going here for Burrell. Raise your hand, we'll get you a mic. Adam, we'll start with you.
You and Alontae were sort of a tandem. With him gone, how does that change your role, you think?
As far as changing the role, it's more kind of off the field. You know, the stuff that he did. You know, he was a leader. He helped us get in the right direction. You know, when guys weren't paying attention to the details, you know, myself included, when things weren't as right as they should be. You know, Alontae was one of those guys that got us back in the position, got us back focused on the right track. And so I guess, you know, that's my job. So that's something I try to do. I keep that in mind. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess it's more kind of off the field things, you know, stuff that, you know, more focused, more detail-oriented stuff that you kind of have to take responsibility to make sure other guys are doing that, so eventually it's their turn and pass it on.
Vince?
Ward, in what specific ways do you feel like you're a better player now?
I think in the biggest way, I think, you know, playing corner, you know, it all starts with your mental, with, you know, what's going on in your head. You know, every time you line up, you got to think, you know what I mean, you're the best guy on the field. So, you know, there's things that go into your routine and how you step and how you do certain things. It's kind of the beginning stages. You know, everything, the little things take care of the big things. So it's more of kind of your focus on what you're looking at, where your eyes are, you know, making the right step. You know, for me, it's kind of been focusing on the details, you know what I mean? That starts with your mental and how you step and your eyes. So it's kind of those things that I've been working on the most.
Wes?
Well, I know y'all are sort of taught, especially as DBs, as soon as one play kind of ends, you snap it, you move on, you go to the next thing. So I guess it's even more so from game to game, but when a season ends the way that one ended last year, I know y'all wanted to play better on the back end against Purdue. Is that the kind of thing that kind of sticks in your gut a little bit throughout the offseason?
Yeah. So, you know, especially myself included. Yeah, stuff like that. Of course, it kind of sticks with you, but it doesn't do you no good to sit there and dwell on it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like anything else. You know, bad things are gonna happen. You know, football or not, it's life. You know what I mean? Things don't always go the way you want it to. So you gotta pick up the pieces and keep moving forward. You know, you can't build the future by building up the past. You know what I mean? You gotta focus on where you are. You gotta focus on where your 2 feet at, and that's right here. So we just focusing on camp, taking it one day at a time, getting better.
Patrick and then Vince.
More kind of piggybacking off that, did you come off that game thinking that you wanted to use it as motivation, or did you just kind of flush it, bad head to office, move on, new season, all that kind of stuff?
No. It's of course it's something you don't just wipe off. You know what I mean? It's a loss, and every loss is gonna hurt. Especially that one, just the magnitude of it. You know, for me personally, the situation I was in, but I play DB, man. So for me personally, it's something that you let it pass, you acknowledge it. You know, you kind of let it go. You keep moving on. You keep focusing, taking one step at a time, and continue to get better.
Ward, describe that competition at those corner spots and the guys you're competing against, and how much maybe that you guys are moving from one unit to another to get different looks.
Yeah. It's a lot of competition going on. We got a lot of young guys, you know, eager to play. They're doing everything they can to get on that field, which we love. We got guys who were young guys last year. Now they're, you know, getting older, so now you see them evolving, getting better. It's a great thing to see, man. Every day we see people going out there, they're evolving, they're getting better at something that they weren't as strong at as before. So every day, that's what you want, you know what I mean, on a team is competition. So yeah, it's every position group. There's people fighting to get a job and fighting to get up on the field. So that's only going to bring the best out of the other person who's already on the field. So that's what we want, for sure.
Eric?
One of those young guys in the room competing, Christian Charles, what does he bring to the room? What does he do well?
Oh yeah, my dog Christian, man. He you can see that light in his eye when you first get to campus. You know, you're eager to learn. You wanna be as best as you can be. So Christian, man, he has that, and he hasn't lost it. He's working every day. He's doing his best to not make the same mistake twice, which is something we harp on, which is really important. He's with us watching film, extra work, whatever it is. He's in there. He's ready. You know, you can just see it in him. So it's good to see. So I'm happy to be a part of the journey that he's going on, you know, the little part I can to help him.
Patrick?
Or you talked a little bit earlier about maybe What did you learn from him, watching him, being around him last year, in terms of being a leader, and how would you maybe compare? Are you like him, or is he a little more vocal than you? How would you kind of compare what you got, the way you're a leader compared to him?
Yeah, with me, I'm me. You know what I mean. I don't really try to be anybody else. So it's more of the example of you said of what he was doing. You know, not necessarily everybody's gonna do things differently. You know, I'm me, he's him. So it's more of just him being in that leadership position and being somebody that, you know, when you're not feeling as well, or maybe you don't feel like practice today or certain things are going on, you look at him and he's doing everything right. You know what I mean? So it doesn't even have to be all vocal and everything. It could be just you going to work every day, doing what you're supposed to do, and other people will see that and follow. So I kind of do it in my own way. At the same time, I am vocal. You know, I try to let people know things are going on, little details or anything that can help them. But yeah, I'm gonna be myself. I'm always be myself.
And Tamir McDonald's a guy you played with for a few years now. It seems like he's really taking a lot of steps this offseason, pushing up that star position. What have you seen from him, and why do you think he's growing the way he has?
Yeah, my dog TMAC, man. Honestly, with TMAC, ain't nothing we ain't already seen before. We already knew what TMAC was capable of. So right now, he's just getting his opportunity. We're excited for him, and we're excited for everybody to see what he can do, because we already know.
Anything else for Warren? Ryan?
Warren, one of those newcomers back at corner, D. Williams, how's he progressed since he got here earlier this year? Have you seen a big jump from him since spring practice?
Yeah, for sure. D, he's one of those people, man. He, like I said, like Christian, man. He wants to learn. He wants to get better. You know what I mean? You see that in him, and that's all you need to become a great player. You know what I mean? It's just consistent effort, and he's giving that every day. He's getting better. You know, I see it even today. He made huge strides today. He's doing it every day. So D's just one of those people, man. He's always happy. He's gonna smile around you. You know, he got all those things. All the intangibles, you know what I mean, that can make him a great player, and he's working hard too. So the future's only bright for him. It's only going up.
Thanks, Warren.